Hey guys, thanks for dropping by Design by Kathy. Today we're going to do a project a little bit different. I'm going to use all the leftover paint that I used in the previous video, and we're going to be pouring it on a 12 by 12 floor tile. I know I said I was going to do the color shift paint, which I promise I will do in the next one, but I didn't want to waste all the paint that I used on this last project. So let's take a look at how this works. What I want to do with this project, I've got this, this is not 12, and I'm sorry I didn't measure it. I will measure it at some point here. But it's 12, probably a 12 by 12 piece of floor tile. It's pretty heavy too. But anyway, a neighbor gave it to me when they moved out because it was left from a project. He was a contractor, and anyway, he knew I did mosaics, and this is kind of really too thick. So I thought this could be a great table piece to put in a stand. And I also wanted to utilize the paints that leftover paints that I used in the last project. So we're gonna do it on this piece of tile. I've got the same exact colors left from my last video project, and don't want them to go to waste. I like the color scheme, and you don't want to waste paints anyway. So now I'm going to pick my order here. We're going to do a puddle pour, and I think I'm going to go that, this, and this will be my starting point. I have added a little Floetrol back to these. And I've stirred, but you want to stir each time. Make sure, see I've got some lumps in here because I let it sit out. But I still feel like, you know, without the lumps that we're going to be able to use up this paint. It's still got a pretty good bit of thickness there, but what I will do in that case is add just a little bit of, and when I say a little bit, a cap full of water. Now we've got a better run on that. So for a puddle pour, it's going to be just like it sounds. And we're going to start with this one. And I'm just going to start pouring in the center here. Make sure, see I've got a little lump in that one too. That might have just been from the popsicle stick I had in it, but and I'm going to pour all of it because like I said, I want to use up all of my leftover paint. I'm just going to take those little jobbies out there. So in you know, I think in essence, I'm really using, repurposing two different things. You know, some leftover paint that I had mixed, and I am repurposing this floor tile that I don't have enough of the tile to actually, you know, use it anywhere. And he left it with me to mosaic it, and it's such a thick piece. I guess you could put it on a clay pot as long as all your went with the whole consistency. But most of the tile that I have is a lot thinner thickness than this, and it just really wouldn't. I wouldn't want different levels of my projects. So and now, of course, what we're going to do is start to manipulate this piece of tile. This thing is actually pretty heavy to hold. See if we can scrape out a little bit more here of each of these to get the end here. Work on some of my edges while I'll let those drain out. There's a little blobby that I don't want, but we're just going to pick him out, hopefully, and then I'll just let that run back over that. Get that corner covered. And we're just about to get there. I'll help it a little bit. Whoops, yeah, yuck. That was like some slime paint. That was paint, nothing too gross. Just some, where it kind of, and I want to bring some of this, this color down in here a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of see if we can help it a little bit. Ooh, like I said, that thing gets heavy. turn it where I can see what I'm doing here for a second. And you can see the paint's gonna just come back and close in over itself there, which is fine, what we want. And then you're gonna manipulate it a little bit and let that take a different shape, more or less. We've got a lot of cell definition popping up, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, now we got something going here. Make sure I've got my edges covered. Now, on a piece like this, and I'll see more after it dries, but on a piece like this, I most likely will come back over it with resin. Again, I said, you know, I don't think this would be I wouldn't hang it on one of my walls, but, you know, I guess if you're hanging it on a concrete wall, you know, it would work, but it's pretty heavy. So, I think that I would put it on a you know, picture stand. Get those little blobs to go. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that worked pretty well, folks. I think I kind of like that. So I've used a piece that was just sitting here doing nothing, and I used up some leftover paint, and this is what we've got. Hey guys, I hope you'll think about what you have laying around the house that you may want to repurpose. And by all means, don't waste your paint. So if you have leftover paint, find something that you can put it on. Anyway, thanks guys for watching and liking, sharing, and I appreciate your comments. And as always, no matter what you do, make it yours, make it personal, and you can do it. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.